Hey, and Ben. So it's come to my attention that I just don't get spicy food anymore. I used to really enjoy it, but over the years I've learned that it just hurts. Why are you eating food that hurts you? We're gonna get to that in a minute. First, we gotta review another brew. So what we got today, we got the Little Willow Brewing Company's Hazy Days. Got like 8.4%, not bad. Cool little picture of a tree. Oh, we're getting a little spillage going on. But yeah, a little picture of a tree. The person holding a little balloon. I hope it's not Pennywise's balloon or they're going to be in for a bad time. So yeah, give you a pour, smell, taste. I'll let you know how I like it. Now let's try not to get too big of a head on here, you know. We've been kind of doing a pretty lousy job of that lately. So we'll try to get a really nice pour today. That's all you can really do. Try your best. If you don't succeed, then you're a failure. But today it looks like we're gonna succeed. We got a perfect pour on that bad boy. See what a little effort can do? You gotta put more effort into your life. See, Willow Brewing Company. Any story on the can? Hazy Days is a double dry hops New England IPA packed full of Citra and Galaxy hops. I don't know what a Galaxy hop is, but it sounds like it's out of this world. Making this beer explode with notes of tropical fruit, citrus, and peaches. This is the first anniversary edition, so I guess Willow Brewing Company just turned a year old. Happy birthday, Willow. So yeah, let's get your smell. Smells like a pretty juicy IPA. I don't really know what entitles something to be a hazy beer. I mean, if you can't see through it, which I cannot, I guess that's hazy. It's like driving in the fog in the morning. You're going to have a difficult time. It's going to be bad. So yeah, let's give you a smell. I think we already smelled it, but I don't know. It just smells very juicy again. I'm trying to pick up some of those Galaxy notes. Yeah, it smells like a Galaxy, I ain't going to lie. So yeah, let's give you a taste. Pretty good. It does have a little bite to it, but for an 8.4 or 8.5 rather, it's 8.5%. That's bound to happen. They're gonna sting you a bit, so be careful with these bad boys. If you drink too much, you're gonna be worshiping the porcelain god. So anyway, on to the feature presentation. So, man, when I was growing up, I thought that like eating spicy food was just cool. I thought it was like a way to test your pain tolerance and show that the world that you're just a man that can handle these outrageously spicy things. Back in the day, man, me and my friends used to go to the store and like buy a bunch of jalapeno pepper. Not jalapeno. If you think a jalapeno pepper is spicy, and P2D has a low spice tolerance, like these things really sting you. If you can't eat a store-bought jalapeno pepper, you're just a little fucking baby. But anyway, yeah, we would go to the store and buy habanero peppers, which in my opinion, habanero is the last pepper that's like somewhat enjoyable. Anything after a habanero pepper, you're just a damn masochist. Nobody enjoys a ghost pepper. Like, if you can eat ghost peppers, you have problems, man. But yeah, we used to go buy habanero peppers and make like events out of it. Be like, oh, we're gonna eat habanero peppers and just have an extremely bad time. We're gonna have ice cream on deck. We used to do events like these, man. One time, my boy Jason De Silva, he had this event where he bought this stuff called like the Bomb Hot Sauce, like I forgot, like Final Frontier Double 2.0 3000. It would knock your socks off, man. It was clocking in at 2.4 million Scoville units, if I remember correctly, man. And for those of you that are unaware, we'll go over the Scovilles real quick. I did some research before this video. Jalapeno peppers, that's kind of like on the lower end of things. I think that it depends on how you grow it. A jalapeno can be kind of hot if you grow it correctly. Those range from like 10,000 Scoville units to like 30,000 or somewhere in that range. I think if you grow it, if you're like a really good chili grower, I guess you can maybe get it up to 100,000, but probably not. I believe the next relevant pepper is like the habanero. I think that clocks to like 100,000 to 200,000. And then after that, you got the goddamn ghost pepper. The ghost pepper clocks in at 1 million Scoville units. My buddy Jack Saloyo, he grew a few ghost peppers one time. We at a party, and see, it's something we used to do, man. We took this goddamn pepper, we passed it around in a group. PDD was fine because he's not a bitch, but people were like freaking out. They were like throwing up because it was too hot. Somebody got in their eye and they were going ballistic. I was, I don't know, man. I was just drank a little beer and then I was fine, but it was still a terrible experience. Don't get me wrong. So we're at this point now where like people are eating these things called like Carolina Reapers, which that hot sauce I aforementioned, man, it was clocking at like 2.4 million units of Scoville. This straight up pepper, and that hot sauce I ate was an extract. Basically, if you're into smoking cannabis, think of cannabis versus like taking a dab. That's like the difference of this pepper versus the hot sauce. But they grew a pepper that was as hot as this extract, and it was just a terrible time, man. That's when I learned what too much spice can do to you, man. So I was like late to that thing, and they kind of tricked me. Everybody had like 2 little dots on their burger of this extract. They gave me like a teaspoon of it because they know I'm a beast and I can handle these things. But when I ate half of this burger, crazy things were happening, man. So the first major symptom I got was my whole body fell asleep. You know when your like hand or your feet fell asleep? All my limbs fell asleep, my face fell asleep, my ears fell asleep, and even my eyes fell asleep. It was the strangest feeling ever. I started getting tunnel vision like crazy. Like I had no peripheral vision. I was just seeing forward. And then I was at a crossroads where I had to give up because if I did not, I probably would have passed out from like capsaicin pain. I don't know, but I had to eat like a whole Ben & Jerry's pint of ice cream to alleviate that pain. Why are we doing this to ourselves, man? There's a lot of famous TikTokers that are just eating these outrageously spicy things, and then these kids watch it, and then they're like, oh, it can't be that bad because these guys are goddamn spice masters, and they're tricking these kids into thinking that like a Carolina Reaper, which is clocking at 2 million Scoville units, is going to be a good time. It ain't going to be a good time. It's going to be a bad time. So we got to kill this outrageously spicy trend, man. A lot of people think that spicy food is cool. Putting yourself through torturous things isn't cool. It's called being a masochist, and being a masochist is weird. There's some enjoyable spicy foods, man. A jalapeno pepper, for example. We were saying if it's too spicy for you, you're a little bitch, but the cool thing about a jalapeno pepper is it actually tastes good. The spice is very low, and you can actually taste how it tastes, and that's pretty cool, man. My favorite pepper, man, the peppercini. I think it's like a tiny bit hotter than a average jalapeno, but like they put that in a lot of salads and stuff, and those are pretty delicious, man. Even just a little bit of hot sauce on your food, man, it'll ramp it up a tiny bit. And capsaicin's good for you, man. Capsaicin actually counters cancer. It can kill cancer cells, from what I've read. Boosts immune systems a little bit, I believe. So yeah, capsaicin's good, but you don't want to torture yourself, man. You got nothing to prove to nobody. You're not going to be cool because you eat a goddamn Carolina Reaper pepper, and Peter Piper pecked a pickle peppers. Peace.